Hey, everybody, I'm Dr. Seth, psychologist. Today, it's a relationships topic. We are talking about something that I know a lot of people deal with all the time, especially when they're dating. Before they've gotten knee deep in a relationship and they're still in that dating phase and they're trying to figure out, is this going to work out for me? Well, one of the most common problems that people sometimes deal with in relationships is this one: feeling like they found somebody, they're interested, they like them, but they don't necessarily feel like they're attracted enough. So a lot of people will find themselves asking themselves this: what should I do if I like someone? I'm interested, but I'm just not that attracted to them. Okay. So this is what we're going to talk about in this video. Totally got to be completely honest here. I've got a song stuck in my head all day. Ella Langley, You Look Like You Love Me. Hi, Ella. Just saying hello. Can't get it out of my head. So that is this running current as I record this video. I feel like we need to hear her like B-roll in the background of this playing. So Ella, internally in my mind, I'm just going to turn you down a little bit and we're going to focus here. Here's the issue. If you don't feel that attracted to somebody in the very beginning, you can give it time. This is the most important thing I think to do when you meet someone and you like them, but you're really feeling like you have a mental block because you don't feel like you're physically interested enough. Maybe you don't feel drawn to want to kiss them, to want to cuddle with them. That's understandable. I really believe it's important that people not feel like they force sexual attraction. I don't want people to feel like they have to force being physically intimate with someone, because if you're not physically interested, you don't have to apologize for it. I think actually sexual attraction is something that's very mysterious anyhow. Why are we attracted to the different people that we're attracted to? It's really hard to say. You just know you feel it or you don't. Well, for those of you who have found someone that you like personally, that you like their personality, you like their company, you enjoy hanging out with them, give them a chance and ask yourself this basic question. Well, what is it that attracts me to a person? You can think about attraction purely from a physical lust type of perspective, or you can think about attraction as emotional characteristics. You can be emotionally attracted to somebody. And sometimes, if you're emotionally attracted to them, if you think about it that way, you can realize, well, actually, I just like the way they listen. I like the way they comfort me. I just find them to be a reassuring presence. They make me laugh. I feel like I can be myself with them. Something about them just makes me feel very comfortable. I feel at home with them. This is sort of this automatic chemistry, I would say. Now, here's the thing. A lot of times when people think about chemistry, you know it. You know what people think of. They always think of the chemistry as being physical or sexual. This is where you can flip the script. When your mind is telling you with someone that you don't feel attracted to them and you wish that you did, but you just can't. And you might be telling yourself that, well, I guess I just need to give up on the idea that this will become a relationship. Instead, you can say, I have some power over my own thoughts and over my own choices. And I am going to flip the script and I am going to say, I value the emotional characteristics, how I feel with a person more than what I feel necessarily physically. Sometimes when we feel really physically attracted to a person, it can be an unhealthy thing. Sure, for some people it may be healthy, but for some people it may actually be a sign that, well, this isn't good. Maybe this person you feel is unavailable and you want to chase them, or you want to seek approval from them, or you want this to become a conquest. Maybe this sexual attraction is so strong because it makes you feel like you want to prove that you can get this person, so to speak. So physical attraction is not always healthy just because you do feel physically attracted to somebody. But you can flip the script and say, it's important to me, the emotional chemistry that I have with someone, and I will give someone a chance over time. A lot of people find that physical attraction can grow. And that I think makes perfect sense, right? Hopefully, you feel that there is a basis of friendship, of trust, of feeling like you understand each other, you listen to each other, you can comfort each other. Maybe you make each other laugh. Maybe you make each other think and you can each grow from each other. Those are all emotional characteristics. And what I will close by saying here is that ask any long term couples who have been together for many years, ask them what's really important. Ask them, how important is it that I be extremely physically attracted to a person when I start dating them? A lot of people who have very long term, successful relationships will tell you what matters the most is the emotional match, the emotional chemistry, the emotional bond that you have with the person. Because decades into the relationship, if you two are going to stay together, it is the emotional component, it is the friendship, the emotional bond that will keep you two together, keep you interested, and keep each of you wanting to hear what the other person has to say. Okay? I hope this has been helpful. You can also check out some of my other videos here on dating and relationships or on other topics related to the mindset and the attitude that we have so that we can have the most effective, productive, and happy life. Have a good one, everybody.